Hey, hey, everybody! Welcome back to Quest for Glory 4. I am the Blues 32. Let us hurry to the gypsy camp before it gets too late. I'm not sure if they still do readings after dark. I think they do, but, well, you know. Or maybe you don't know. Ow! You bit me! You ravenous little bastard! Reminds me of, Banicula. Am I the only one who remembers Banicula? It was a rabbit that was a vampire. Oh. Hi.
Welcome, welcome.
How you doing, man?
Come now.
What was I saying? Oh yes, Banicula. He was a rabbit vampire.
Last night I had a most strange vision.
Lay it on me.
I saw you standing in the forest. You were not near any water, yet I thought you were fishing. You threw something into the air that looked like a bird, and yet not a bird. The bushes rustled, then started moving towards the strange yellow bird.
It was a rubber chicken.
That was all I saw. It was most strange.
Yeah, I know about that one. You don't have to... Yeah. Let's talk about this Katrina.
To tell about your meeting with Katrina.
I have no knowledge of such a person. Much is strange about your story. I would not entirely trust this Katrina if I were you.
Oh, I don't know. She seems fine. How bad could she possibly be?
To tell about Rakesh and your adventures in Tana.
That was fun.
You fought a demon? Oh, then perhaps you can drive off the dark. But no, we must not even think of such things. It is far too dangerous to speak of it.
Yeah, there's a bit of a difference between a demon and a... Anyway, Banicula. It's a vampire rabbit, but instead of drinking blood, it drained vegetables. So they'd give it like a carrot or something, and when they come back, the carrot would still be there, but it would be pure white. Kind of like Marceline on anything red.
I have been well, thank you. The magician Irana's death is shrouded in mystery. I do not know her true fate, but
I do.
I only know that her staff protects the town, and her garden protects anyone in need of safety.
Or fruit. Let's talk about this
The
staff.
staff of Irana has a great deal of magic. It protects the town from the undead. Although, between you and me, the townspeople do not know it. But I had a vision of it one night.
Yeah?
I heard it speak in the dream. It told me how it protected the town and of its destiny spell.
Destiny spell?
When the staff spoke no more, I saw a most beautiful crystal floating in the air. The staff touched it, and the crystal shattered. Oh, that was all I saw.
Wait, back it up. Destiny spell?
In my vision, the staff said that it would guard the town until it cast its destiny spell. That one day, someone would bring a dead loved one before the staff. That person would trade his life force through the staff. The dead would rise, alive and well, though the one who gave his life for the dead would never know. That would be a true sacrifice, done with foreknowledge and with much love. The staff still stands in the town, so I do not think anyone has been willing to make such a sacrifice.
Or even know about the spell.
Irana's garden is to the south and a little west of here. It is a very good place to rest and heal. There used to be a small bush whose fruit was sweet and filling and always available, but someone dug it up and took it. Why
think that was
anyone
Dr.
would
Crane.
do such a thing, I do not know, I do not know.
Yeah, that was the
There
bush
is
he
a
tried to
tree
kill
whose
and
fruit
revive
will
and then died.
restore magic to those who use it, but only a magical spell can get the fruit.
Is that what that's for? I was wondering. It's a mana fruit. I should be getting more of those. Oops.
If I have any more visions about you, I will let you know. So you should visit here again, just in case.
Okie dokie.
I mean, you never know when the knowledge of my vision may be useful. Right, dear?
Well, it seems to me like most of the time that knowledge is useful, would have been useful, rather, earlier.
The tarot cards are a tradition with gypsies.
'Cause I did
Their
the
history
chicken
is
already.
tied with our own. Always the gypsies have told fortunes,
Yeah.
and always have the cards guided our sight. Each card of the tarot has many meanings. A true reader of cards knows which meanings best suit a particular reading. When I tell a fortune with the cards for someone, I tell them only the meaning of the cards. It is up to that someone to figure out how they affect their future.
I see. So yeah, Bunnicula. Bunny, rabbit, trains, vegetables, and there was a dog and a cat. And the cat figured out that the rabbit was a vampire and tried to warn the family that owned it. And he tried it by doing things like, you know, getting up in a vampire-like position, clasping a piece of cloth around its neck like a cape. And then he tried killing it by driving a stake through its heart, but wrong stake. You know what I mean? Just tried to shove a slab of meat through the rabbit's chest. Didn't work quite the way he'd hoped.
Again, we ask the cards to reveal what was, what is, and
The dog
what
was
might
just rather
be.
friendly towards both the cat and the rabbit. The rabbit wasn't bad or anything, I don't think. What do we have here? Queen of Cups. Which one was that?
Aha! The mystery woman will now be revealed. Let us see that which was
Which one
her
was the Queen of
distant
Cups?
past.
Was that is that the villainous one or the selfless one?
In her past, she has been dominated and defeated.
Mm-hmm.
Her significator card reinforces this impression of tragedy, of some cruel event that shaped her life. Let us learn more.
Do let's. I can't make that out.
Strength.
Huh.
It is the card of courage and defiance. That which bound her in the past could not break her. She gained her freedom, not through luck, but through her own actions.
I don't know this woman.
This is a woman with great inner qualities. The tragedy of her past has molded her present, but she alone has shaped her life through fortitude and determination. Reveal now that which is in the more recent past.
The magician.
The sign of the Magus, the
Magician.
master of magic and self. She has great power and self-confidence. This can also imply self-deception and illusion as well. Be wary. Now,
So she's
let us
either
learn what
very
else the
powerful or
cards will
very
reveal
stupid.
of this woman.
The inverted devil.
An inverted death.
That was a devil.
This signifies stagnation. She has not grown beyond the past. Rather, she is trapped by immobility.
That was the devil, right?
She is changeless, and her gains have been balanced by her losses. So, what can we now learn of the present?
10 of clubs.
Ah, this card shows that she is working toward some goal, some desire that has yet to be fulfilled. But it can also show power used for selfish purposes.
Yeah.
Some result she desires, heedless of the cost to others. Again, please turn the card to reveal more.
Okie dokie. 10 of Cups?
Aha, this is the card of love. Her present is influenced by affection for another. It seems that our mystery woman is falling in love with someone. This is not what she was striving for. It is something in addition to her current goals.
Perhaps even in conflict.
Now you
with
shall
those
reveal the
current goals.
future as she would have it.
The world. The world!
The world. Ah, it is the summation of all desires and goals. It can represent the reward of all one's actions, or the admiration of others.
The world.
This can be the symbol of eternal life. It can mean attainment of ultimate power and perfection. Ah, now will the cards reveal more of her desires?
Probably. I mean, that's what they're there for. 7 of Cups?
Now this is truly the card of illusionary goals. That which she seeks to gain is only a delusion. What she desires and what she will gain through her actions are very different things. She cannot see that she is seeking an illusion. And
I think I
should
do know
she
who this
attain
is.
her goal, she will ultimately lose. Now, let us see the card which rules over all.
Gee, could it be the Void?
The Dark One plays a part in her present and future as well. Somehow her goals are linked to it. Everyone in this accursed land is affected by this Dark One.
That's how it works.
That we had never set foot here. The reading is over. No more shall be said about this.
Yeah.
The cards have spoken, and so have I.
Mm-hmm. Well then. TTFN.
You say
Not you
goodbye.
guys.
Keep your ears and eyes open, and visit us again soon.
Ugh, stop changing your voice like that. It's weird.
After
Okay, wraith hunting time. Let's head to where that ghost told us to go, south of the graveyard. What now? Oh, no, 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 no. Thank you, no. Hey. Gravestone's back. That's weird. Okay. Graveyard. To the south.
After some
There we go. Is it night yet? No. It's still not night. Let's give it...
After
10
some-
minutes. There we go. That looks like it's night. Doo, doo, doo. South. Ah, this must be it.
you cast
Here goes nothing.
you feel a chill go through you.
No, 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 fight that thing. No. Oh, you're gonna get it. Just wait till I get close enough. I'll teach you.
The wraith vanished.
Now, what do we have here?
The barrow contains treasure that the wraith collected while it was alive, or perhaps more recently from treasure seekers less fortunate than you.
That's awesome.
You find a well-crafted sword and 150 gold crowns. As you pick up the sword, you feel a sensation of strength and power. It's magical.
Groovy.
You also find a scroll with mysterious letters that seem to writhe and shift under your gaze. At the top is a stylized heart symbol. A few drops of ink under it remind you of dried blood.
Oh dear. Now let's have a look at this sword. Pietor's sword. Interesting. I think I'm gonna need one of these.
That feels good.
Now let's see what we can do about getting back. Let's see what Pietro has to say when we do. Not sure if there are any more...
There's something...
I know. Not sure if there are any more wraiths around here. Probably are, but I don't know where they are. Oh, I think there's one down here. Let's go kill it. Or get killed by it, one of the two.
The glide spell...
I didn't click the glide spell. Don't tell me I did.
You cast the aura spell.
That goes for you
A
people
gentle
too.
glow suffuses your body. You feel a...
Yeah, wraith. Ow! Hey! Aha! You are mine now. My sword is very magical and will kick your arse.
The wraith...
What do we have here?
The barrow you find a dagger,
Uh-huh.
38 gold crowns,
Ooh.
75 kopecks, and a few old bones.
I think that'll do. That'll do for today, I think. Climb this here wall.
You a shiver of...
I know. What you got to say for yourself?
I was the Paladin Piotr, and my pride was too great.
How so?
I sought to drive back the darkness, but the darkness was stronger than I could imagine, and I watched my friends and comrades die. At last, in desperation, I called upon the mage Irana. She held back the darkness, but was herself trapped.
So you killed her.
In sorrow, I brought her staff to this place that it might protect the town and preserve her memory. I sought to free Irana's spirit, and so began the quest for dark rituals.
Yeah, I'm doing better than you do.
I loved the woman, but left her to seek the ritual of the heart. The wraith defeated me, and I lost all. Irana, the woman I loved, and my life.
Mostly your life.
Take my sword to my grandson Dmitri. Let his grief be ended.
Okay.
Your aura has evaporated.
Shut up. Let's go get some grub.
It does...
Or talk to a door. Let's do one of those two.
You hear movement on the other... After a few minutes...
So Dmitri says the gypsy didn't really kill Igor after all. Then there's that one about the Easter bunny.
Wait, you didn't hear? Oh, that foolish gravedigger fell into a grave, and he was trapped by his own gravestone. He's dumber than a styrofoam cup.
Right. It's just lucky for Igor the stranger happened to wander by before he starved to death.
You are all fortunate that the stranger rescued
I knew exactly
Igor.
where I was going.
You would have burned an innocent man. Well, I still think the gypsy's a werewolf.
He's not. But he does have doggy breath.
You
Just
have some
saying.
garlic pheasant for supper.
Ooh.
It was very
Oh, God.
kind of you to aid Igor. It has been a long time since we have had someone as heroic as you in Mordavia. Forgive us if we have seemed so unkind to you. It is just that we have lived so long in fear.
Well, you're scaring the hell out of me. And apparently you smoke a pipe just like your husband. So, how y'all doing?
Say, did you hear that the gravedigger returned to town unharmed?
Yeah.
Did you know that the gypsy has been released?
Yeah.
Were you aware of the fact that rumor has it that you saved both Igor and the gypsy?
Yes.
So you found Igor in the grave? Whew! Lucky for old Ig you came along.
Otherwise, poor little Iggy would be dead.
Well, at least he had a decent burial.
No, he didn't. There was no dirt in the grave. It can't be considered a burial if you don't actually bury them. So, how you doing? What's your name?
Oh, that is right. We hadn't been properly introduced. Yuri, will you introduce us?
This is silly. You've met before.
Several times.
Still, it would be nice to be properly introduced.
You could do it yourself.
Please, Yuri?
This is Bella Markarov, my wife and keeper of the kitchen.
Grand.
You introduce yourself in return.
I am very honored to meet you.
Okay, you're really scaring me now.
I was very worried about the gypsy. It was just like those 3 old yentas to accuse the
Yensers?
wrong man. Oy, I'm so glad the gypsy is free.
Is that a Jewish thing?
I don't know if gypsies are werewolves, and I don't really care. As long as they don't harm anyone,
Is that like
they have as
Yiddish?
much right to live in Mordavia as we do.
As
Bella!
Don't you believe that, Yuri?
Maybe.
Well, when you see your gypsy friends again, you may tell him that Yuri and Bella will welcome him in town.
What?
Now, I never said that.
Oh, but you meant it, didn't you? You are a man of your word, after all.
Oi! Jesus Christ.
Mein husband Yuri doesn't like for me to talk to strangers. He thinks they may be dangerous. But clearly, you are not dangerous. You are a hero. We need a hero here.
Bella!
Oh, Yuri, I'm just saying how welcome he is in Mordavia. I always leave a supper out for him behind
That's
the
nice.
inn. He looks strange and a little frightening, but I think he is really a good person. He's always so polite to me. I'm not sure what he means by graveyard humor, though. At least he seems to enjoy himself.
Oi! God. I have no words.
The gypsy has returned to his people, I guess.
Yes.
It is a good thing for him that you were in town.
It's a good thing that I'm so awesome, is what you mean.
Now that Igor is back here with us, perhaps someday I will welcome him into the inn. He was always so strange, and no one had anything to do with him. I never imagined I would miss him before.
He's so goofy.
It is a great relief to me that the gypsy has been released. I had not been looking forward to watching him burn at the stake. No man should die so hard.
You mean so painfully, you know. So what do you guys think?
Well, Gypsy returned to his people, I suppose.
Yeah, that gypsy camp is somewhere to the east of town, by the shopping mall.
What?
I still think the punk was a werewolf. Did you ever see him turn into a wolf?
I have.
Well, no.
Did he have hairy hands and pointy ears like Leonard Nimoy?
Well, no.
Leonard Nimoy didn't have.
You see, it's all your
hairy
fault.
hands.
Blathering on
Pointy ears,
about
maybe,
those
on
stupid,
occasion.
foolish folk tales. Why, we could have harmed an innocent man.
Yeah, I knew all along there's no such thing as werewolves.
Shh. Hans is sleeping.
Well, Gravedigger returned to town safely, and he can get back to his job overcharging us for those fakakta gravestones.
Yeah, he's even got full medical and dental.
After all, the Gravedigger was at work all the time, so to speak.
I think he's just waking up.
Well, things ought to settle back to abnormal now. What with our little buddy Igor returning and all.
Buddy.
Yep, we can go back to being open and friendly.
And as always, suspicious of strangers.
Do I still count as that? Would you like some bones?
You practice your juggling with the bones. However, they aren't very well balanced and you aren't very good at juggling, so you put them away.
Wait, whoa. Did you guys see that? That woman is scaring me more and more. Later, guys.
Everyone's too busy.
I think we'll sleep outside.
I've never seen so many locks and bars.
It is very...
I think we'll sleep outside. There are goofier dreams you can have in the inn, but I want to get these out of the way. So many balls.
You are flying in the very source of all magic.
Yes.
You are filled with power and the knowledge of how to use it. You create flowers dancing around you.
That's not how
Trees
magic
fill their
works.
branches with magical fruit as you touch them. You dance in a circle, and the very ground itself radiates peace and harmony. You sing the message of your heart, and the magic echoes around you a song of love and happiness. Then you realize that it is not you doing this.
Yeah, that
It
sounded
was
a little
someone else,
unlike me.
back in time.
Uh-oh. The balls,
You
they're
hear that
leaving
voice
me.
calling you again.
Come back, balls.
Darkness surrounds you, eats at you. The voice calls out again, and you are afraid. It calls from the center of the darkness, drawing you nearer and nearer. The darkness sucks at you, pulling you towards the voice as it flays all warmth and life from you. You scream!
I'm
You
okay.
gradually wake, shaking off the shreds of dreams that cling to your memory.
Now, one more thing before
Good day
we go.
again.
How you doing, man?
Good to see you.
Oh, now it's good to see me, huh? Before it was when were you leaving?
I am well, and I hope that you are also.
Yeah, you look so friendly now.
I know only what legends tell of them, undead which drink the blood of the living. We have always had stories of them here. I have never known anyone here to be harmed by a vampire, that we know of for certain.
I do.
I have not spoken of it before, because I know so little. Still, it is very bad luck to speak of it, and the memories of Mordavia are deep. They worshipped it in the monastery, that much I know.
Yeah, I burned
the
this
members of the monastery stayed mostly within its walls, but the townspeople feared them. They said the followers were all like madmen, concealed in robes and speaking in whispers.
Well, they still are in
Then
robes.
one day they were all gone. We heard of the fighting down by the Dark One's cave, of course. No one returned here except for my grandfather. He brought this staff here and said Irana was dead. That is all I know of the matter. I am sorry if I cannot help you more. Be careful.
Oh, you're talking
and good
about it a
luck.
lot more than anybody else.
The town is quiet now, and the rumors are few. Except for the ones about you.
Yeah, are they good ones? Anyway. Here's your grandfather's sword.
Thank you for returning my great-grandfather's sword.
Great-grandfather?
My family honor has at last been restored.
So, don't I get a shield? I could swear you get a shield. Hang on.
What?
What do you mean, what now?
That is the sword of my grandfather Pyotr. I do not know how I can tell, but somehow I am sure of it. He was supposed to have deserted my grandmother. This means Pyotr did not run off. He was killed instead.
Yep.
You keep it. You certainly have earned it. I was so ashamed of my grandfather. Everyone in town called him coward, yet he really was a hero after all. That shield on the wall over there was Pyotr's also. Take it.
There.
There's no sense in leaving it hanging on the wall if you can use it.
Thanks very much, sir.
Thanks for returning Pyotr's sword. My family's honor shall at last be cleansed.
Yep. Okay, that was a little weird. Let's have a look at this new shield of ours. Oh, it looks exactly like the old one. Pyotr's shield. Pyotr's shield glows faintly with the force of magical protection. Groovy. Now we are properly equipped to kick some ass. And with that, I think we are done for today. So, I will see you guys next time in Quest for Glory 4 Shadows of Darkness. I am the Blues 32. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.